Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames. In this video, we're going to talk about Kylie losing followers after that post she made over the weekend appealing for peace and that flag. We're not going to get into the political aspects of that because what is going on over there, it is, more than what meets the eye. And I don't get involved into politics or war unless there's something really funny about it. And, the entire internet is laughing. For example, if Donald Trump says something that is ridiculously funny, you'll see me talking about it. But outside of that, no, we don't get involved in, that thing. Because when it comes to religion, when it comes to war, when it comes to politics, those things cause division and segregation heavily. But let's talk about, just how arrogant and unaware Kylie is. And I believe that she's now getting a crash course on life. Also, why she made that post, that's the thing. Because while a lot of people are saying she's getting canceled, I don't think a lot of people realize why Kylie was like the only Kylie Jenner to have made that post. So I want to talk about that part, okay? Now, if you all remember, it was just last year, October, that Kylie and her entire family made a similar post, and it was because of something that Ye said. And because Ye was a part of their family, they wanted to disassociate themselves with Ye. And they wanted to stand with the ones that are most powerful because let's keep it real. The Black community, we have displayed weakness so often that no one even takes us serious. No one respects us because we're just being weak. And that's just the truth, right? So when the Kylie Jenners did that to Ye, they were able to do it and get away with it seamlessly. But what Kylie was not aware of is that you can only cancel a Black man, but you cannot get involved into a situation that has to do with two, white powerful nations, right? Now, people may say, oh, but it's Palestinians or it's Jews versus. No, I'm not going to get into that. We're talking about what Kylie was not knowledgeable of. And she's getting that wake-up call now, right? That's what I'm talking about. So Kylie wanted to get ahead. She wanted to use a tragic moment as a PR tool to get more people on her side because they did it when it came to Ye and the Jewish community, and it worked out in their favor because where people were like, oh, I'm gonna support Kylie, we're gonna support Kim, the Kardashians stands with us. Even though Kanye was a part of their family, they don't like that man. So it worked out for them. But Kylie forgot that she had two Black babies. And what she did that day, she will forever reap the reward and the benefits of it. And not in a good way. So when she posted that flag and she started getting the backlash, I know she didn't understand why she was getting such a major backlash because she was there like, hey, but we did this when Kanye said XYZ and it worked, so why can't I do it again and it's not work? And I believe that someone had to sit down and give her a crash course lesson that, you can only do it when it comes to Black people. But when it comes to two very white, dominant nation, it's like you're getting involved in something that doesn't concern you and you're picking a side. And no matter what side you are chosen to go publicly with and represent, you would have been canceled because that's the truth. It doesn't matter who she stood with in that post, she would have been canceled. The only thing she could have done to not get canceled is to say, I pray for world peace. I pray that one day we can all live in love, peace, and unity. And even then, she would still face, some kind of backlash, because one side is going to say there will never be peace as long as XYZ. The other side is going to say, they are the problem, not us, right? So Kylie, I bet she's no there looking at those two black babies scared. I believe that her eyes that were half open, they're now fully awake. And I believe she may now realize that there was so much power in that post that she made canceling a black man, that even her black babies will reap the negative ramifications of that someday to come. I believe that she has now realized that black people really don't have a voice in America, and practically anyone can do anything to them and get away with it. And I believe that now she's in fear for her kids more than ever. And I also believe that she's going to have some amount of guilt, carrying for a while, because normally when your eyes are open to something and it is something that is so scary, very concerning, I believe it's going to take a while for it to digest with her and for her to adjust, accept, and move forward. I believe she's going to hold on to her babies much tighter going forward. But all in all, I can say that I know that Kylie did it, because when she did it, with Ye, it worked in their favor, and she wanted to, get a head start on this one again. But she was so arrogant and so unaware, so misguided, that she had no idea that it would have had negative ramifications. But I believe that she has gotten that, crash course. I believe someone has spoken to her, and she might still be there in shock and asking a lot of questions, and rightfully so. So, I just wanted to put that out in the open, why I believe Kylie made that post, and I want to see if you guys are on board with me on this. I want to see if many of you guys caught on to why she made that post initially. And then after making the post, she took it down. At this point, she has lost close to 1 million Instagram followers. Chances are she may lose more during the course of the week, because even though she has deleted the post, it's not deleted from the internet. And sometimes people can be so unforgiving. Not many people are going to look into the fact that she's young and misguided. She really doesn't understand what was going on there. Not many people are so forgiving. But I do hope that she learns from this and realize that, canceling one black man doesn't mean that you're only canceling that man. It also means that you're paving the way for your black babies to be targeted as time passes. I believe that there needs to be more education and awareness surrounding these things. But hey, it's the Kylie Jenner. They can afford, the resources to get Kylie the necessary education that she needs, providing that she's interested in doing so. But that's all I have to say about that, just trying to be tactful, because the matter is a very sensitive one, especially knowing that, lives are at stake. It doesn't matter what flag you hold, what flag you support. A life is a life, and every life is valuable and very important to, each of us. We may say, but we don't know those people. But, as an individual, you cannot live on this planet alone, and you and your family alone cannot live on this planet. We all need to coexist, and we all need to do so in the best way possible. And that's all I have to say about that. See you all next time. Peace.